Wow.
So this is big time in crypto right now.
Are we still doing what's it called? A cold intro? Big time?
Cold open is
Big
what it's
time.
called.
Big
Yeah,
big time cold open.
yeah, big time cold open for
Uh,
the post 20K Bitcoin experience here.
we gotta kind of take a step back, and I was wondering if you could share your screen with me again.
Oh, that's entirely possible
Effective.
here. Yeah, let's get that
I could
going.
throw mine up too.
It's all right. I'm not really interested.
I didn't think so. Open up a
Uh,
cold one.
yeah, open up a cold one for this cold open because it's gonna last a while. I think that I'm hearing
uh,
you. Like, did I share sound by accident on the screen somehow or something?
no, I think we're good.
All right, we're good. Okay.
Yeah, just make sure that a cold open is with the open up a cold one.
No kidding.
Oh man,
Well, you know how it goes. It's
I really don't.
well, either way, I think it's time to roll the intro.
Yes.
What do you think?
There's a major disconnect right now between reality and fantasy when it comes to Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and blockchain technology.
Slow, expensive, and unreliable.
I think they all have zero value. I think they're going to zero.
It's just gambling. I mean, you want to gamble, go to Vegas. Vegas is fabulous.
So it's just not a real thing, and eventually it'll be the emperor's out clothes.
It's kind of monopoly money. It's like we can talk about it.
My daughter bought some Bitcoin and it went up, and she thinks she's a genius now. But
I mean, you better get on the bus of Bitcoin, or else you're just like, you're left behind.
This is the Bags to Riches podcast, the show where nothing is real except the infinite possibilities in crypto.
On there.
I'm on there somewhere.
Welcome to the third episode of Bags to Riches podcast here. Your number one crypto grifters are back. I'm Josh.
And I'm the least qualified person for the job, Michael.
Excellent. All right, so we're going to get right into the nitty-gritty here, We got lots going on in the space. I think they call it the space.
It's the gritty space.
Yeah, we're in the grit space here. So we have the release of Graph, the Graph onto the open market. It's probably one of the bigger stories right now. We have
one of the only things I can seem to find people screaming about on Biz right now.
Billions in volume in the first 3 days here, and a solid 3 or 4x here from open. Yeah, I mean that's the time you want to buy, right? Is after it's up 4x.
Yeah, I usually let it go about like 10, and then I'll be like, "Oh, that's a good time."
Yeah, so we're already looking at 500 million in the market cap.
It looks like our happy friend, the logo.
Our sophisticated friend.
Our sophisticated happy friend.
Yeah. Our happy sophisticated friend in the logo of the Graph.
So what we got on Graph?
Well, it's been described as the opposite of Chainlink, in that Chainlink queries data on, like, in the real world to bring it to smart contracts. This goes the opposite direction, it appears. It queries blockchains, and it indexes them and then queries them for you if you pay.
Oh.
So,
but does number go up?
well, it's a utility token, so
wow.
I mean, the concern seems to be that maybe, like, the people who need it are already buying it now for, like, years to come, and that's going to keep the price down. But, Like they might have already bought what they need to buy.
So as with everything, it's too late. It's gonna drop.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, again, like, do we have to explain that you aren't gonna make money?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the graph. I mean, it's big. Like, we can't not mention it.
Yeah, really.
It seems like a pretty big project being developed for 3 years here, and certainly not telling anybody to get into it or anything. But definitely had to mention it. The other interesting piece of news that I'm bringing to the show this week is not necessarily crypto related, but might kind of be. Is that the IMF released a blog post in which they suggest that in the future a person's credit score could be better calculated by using their web history.
Wait,
as a
the
metric?
IMF just makes blog posts?
Yeah, the IMF is like a college girl making blog posts.
Where do they make these blog posts?
They're on blogs.imf.org.
What? Oh my god! Look at that.
Yeah, it's pretty professional, to be honest with you.
IMF blog.
They have some real cool
Woof.
graphics and stuff.
Yeah, really makes me pay attention and feel smart.
Man, you could click all the tabs. You could click inclusive growth or technology or government or the environment. It's like they
What are they inclusive of?
I don't know. They seem to be involved in everything though.
Ooh. International Monetary Fund blog.
So then we also have a Forbes magazine talking about Bitcoin here, except for it's saying that massive Bitcoin gains are being dwarfed by XRP.
Okay.
It says that Ethereum, Ripple, and Litecoin, sometimes known as altcoins, have all soared by more than 30% over the last 30-day period.
That's it?
That's it. And so absolutely dwarfing Bitcoin as it almost hits 24K this week.
Who wrote this? Is he sophisticated in any way?
The guy's name is Billy Bambro.
Bambro.
It's like BAMBROUGH.
It's not my bro. How can they make such like vague sweeps on all these? You know, like Bitcoin is clearly the reason for these going up. So how can you even write?
I really don't understand.
Who is this for?
It definitely seems like there's some kind of like vested interest going on here.
Yeah, who's this for? Because
maybe Forbes is somehow has some involvement with some people that maybe have some involvement in XRP.
I guess so, hey?
And I guess they're shilling XRP, but here on the Motley Fool, we have Bitcoin is hot. Should you buy this crypto mining stock?
Oh, who's this crypto mining stock?
The Hive Blockchain Technologies. So it's funny seeing stock sites trying to get in on the crypto hype, but they don't actually offer crypto products. So they're like,
I wonder if these are new, like, new shell companies made by these broker websites.
Oh,
and they just load themselves up so that they can have people invest into them, and then they just use that to buy Bitcoin.
I have no clue here, man. It's so strange though to like. I guess it's gonna happen that people are gonna have to like. I mean, it's the same with gold mining stocks and stuff. They're gonna have to happen, but it seems really weird to like buy into like a hedge against the market with the market.
Right.
But I'm not. I guess this isn't financial advice. So,
But you'd do better to just buy an exchange token.
yeah, then you can get some interest maybe.
Crypto for your dad. Crypto for your dad's dad at this point.
I have some because we're kind of representing the only FUD in the crypto world right now. I gotta bring this FUD story to everybody. The U.S. Treasury proposes crackdown on virtual currency transfers.
That's right, they're coming.
They're coming for you. The U.S. Treasury Department said Friday it's proposing new requirements involving convertible virtual currencies that require banks and other intermediaries to maintain records and submit reports to verify customer identities for certain transactions. So, I mean, I guess we all know what that means.
It means they're coming for you. They're going to pull to you what they did to McAfee and what they did to... Who else they got? They got the fellow last week on the boat.
Well, if you think about it, like if you really think about it, like you deserve it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're coming for you, even if you're not American. They're coming.
Yeah. So you got any news there?
I got a few little bits of news. Maybe. Yeah, you know what? We'll call it news. It's important. Binance has a charity where they have, instead of doing any work themselves, they have people donate and they match their donation.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean that's virtuous though, right?
Yeah, I just am curious as to like how they choose the projects, because the only things they actually have is, buy lunch for children in Africa, which, if $300,000 only feeds 5,000 kids, that's pretty abysmal.
You'd think that Binance would be right on the efficiency tip,
Yeah, efficient's not the word I would put to them.
Okay.
But the thing today is that they donated $60,000. So three Bitcoin went to help rebuild and restore the Notre Dame out of what we discovered is to be 1 billion or upwards of 1 billion in repairs, which needs to be done.
I'm sure that Catholics everywhere are just rejoicing.
Yeah, I'm sure, people are just messaging Binance and they're just saying, thank you so much.
They're probably lobbying their local representatives to ease regulations so that Binance can offer their full suite of services to the U.S. customers.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing right now. They're saying, please let me support them because they supported me.
Yeah.
And but these numbers really pale in comparison to for whatever reason, like I said, they kind of just are all over the place with what they donate to. But now they have a crypto against COVID. So this started when what looks like March. And they've got $5.3 million donated towards that.
Shit.
So, even though the entire world is taking care of that,
it does seem like...
Binance feels they gotta stick their hand in that.
I mean, if there's one place that you can't, operate while there's a pandemic, it's in the, cyberspace. It's in crypto world. That's a place where it's very important, the social distancing.
Yeah, it's very important that you stay behind your computer screen and don't leave your house. Yeah.
So that seems like it's almost against their own interests to.
Well, yeah, right. You'd imagine they'd want to keep this going.
Yeah.
Otherwise people are going to start using cash again. It's only a matter of time.
Silly CZ. what you doing there, bud?
But yeah, it's funny that they have the charity website doesn't actually share about the funding for the church, but it talks about their COVID funding and their feeding of the kids in Africa. So they just posted it was just on their blog that they mentioned this Notre Dame thing. So I don't think a lot of people were actually informed that this was open, and maybe it was like a community thing that got it started.
Yeah.
And they just had to do the match. So,
well,
Binance kind of just spitting on the world with their pennies.
Yeah, I mean, based,
Definitely. Based Binance.
Does that do it for news, or are we...
Let's see here. I think that's out of my stack. Not very big. We got market cap blasting past 600,000. 2-3 weeks ago we started
600,000
podcast. What am I smoking? 600 billion.
600 billion.
600 billion. Yeah, it blasted past 600,000 long ago. We started 2-3 weeks ago with the podcast, and it was 500 billion. So we're flying as Bitcoin is just being like chief big dick swinger.
Yep. Yeah, this is December 2020.
Yeah, it looks like Bitcoin's market cap itself is.
So this has to be the peak, right, of the bull run, right? Like this is December, and then it's going to be New Year's and Christmas, and then it's going to kind of the interest is going to die down, and then once that happens, it's just kind of a domino effect that leads to Bitcoin being zero.
We're not even going to have like that last little extra bit, when everyone gets together at Christmas and they're like, oh, did you see this Bitcoin shit? Do you see this? I got some XRP. Nobody's even going to be getting together for that because they're not allowed right now.
Yeah.
So it's just going to kind of fizzle from here, and then it's kind of just, it's going to lay down. And
we were late to the party in terms of starting a crypto podcast.
We're really late to the party.
Yeah, it's just going to zero in the next couple months.
Yeah, that's fine too, though. Then we'll be able to go back to cash investments, selling pop out of your locker.
Yeah, dude, I just want to buy bonds, dude.
Yeah, I just want to invest in some James Bonds.
Yeah, some bonds and some index funds, and let's just ride it.
Ride it.
Yeah, ride it into the sunset.
Ride it in your Subaru Baja as you navigate the moon.
Yeah, it's like the next moon is index funds.
The next moon is index funds, and making sure you put your working hour money into your RSVPs and your 401ks or whatever it is from wherever you're from. Or you can just donate it all to Binance's Crypto Against COVID fund.
That's probably the best place for it, because it's like an investment that benefits us all.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah,
they're all liars. Everybody in cryptocurrency is a liar.
Oh shit,
it's true.
I heard that actually. All right, so I think we're ready for a break here.
Wow, me too.
Yeah, we'll roll a sponsor, and we'll be back in a moment. Remember the last time you tried to click a referral link? You watched the whole 15-minute video, you collected the breadcrumbs, you liked, you subscribed, provided all personal details and answers to security questions. You learned marketing through online courses and speedran your way to the top of their Ponzi scheme. But in the end, you didn't really get what was promised. Well, none of that really matters now, because this time it's life or death. This referral link is different. Have you ever wanted to break your chains of wage slavery and instead rope yourself into a sophisticated money-making scheme that'll test the strength of your ties with friends and family? What makes this link different is that we're holding your entire family hostage, and nothing has to happen to them. If you're hearing this, you know who you are. So why not give my referral link a try? Take your first step toward financial freedom at cryptogrifters.com. You can tell them I sent you. Functional. Community-based. Open platform. Fully decentralized. Real-world use cases. Blockchain agnostic. Deflationary. Scalable. Genderless. Disruptive. Distributed. DeFi. Modern coin. You know, because current year.
Anyway.
Well, who is mad in the general crypto space this week?
Who is mad in the general crypto space?
Like
I'm obviously
I'm over
a
here
lot of
wondering.
people.
I'm wondering who the biggest losers are this week.
Wow. Well, if you're gonna quit making fun of my weight, then we're gonna get right into it.
All right. So these are the top 8 losers this week.
Yeah, top 8 looks like we got some bugs in the system showing Parsec and BitTorrent having a strange amount of losses.
Like how could BitTorrent ever lose anything? That's obviously a bug.
Tell me about it. Yeah, but I checked the charts and they're fine. There's just some issue going on there. But we'll start with actually, just to let everyone know, the coins we are looking at for the losses are all in the top 200.
Okay.
If we looked at all ever, then you're looking at stuff that hardly exists, even though I don't even consider a lot of the top 200 as anything to exist. But
absolutely.
Anyway, let's get on with it. So we got someone very unhappy at 195 is the transfer token and minus 36.27%.
Oh shit.
So big drops. Big drops. If you open up the monthly, it's just going straight down. It's just falling, these poor guys.
Oh man, this chart. I know what that feels like.
Yeah, the transfer token is an ERC20 based cryptocurrency developed by Atom Solutions.
A cryptocurrency
to be utilized as a gateway for currency exchange and overseas remittance. So, if you're working in a first world country, you can send all the money back to your third world family, and they can just keep grifting on all the hard work you put in. And because they don't want to go to school and they don't want to learn how to make sandwiches.
Michael, I gotta stop you right there. It sounds like you're getting political.
You're right. This is a very personal issue for me.
You gotta have remittances.
I was just reading what Coin Paprika says for the information on the token. That wasn't even a side at all.
On Coin Paprika here, their logo
very
here
spicy takes. I guess that's why they call it paprika.
It's kind of glitched. yeah,
glitched.
Getting your hot takes straight from Corn Paprika's descriptions.
Yeah, it's not me, man. Anyway, that's whoever that is. TTT is the ticker.
Mad.
And number 168 Origin Trail. I remember this Origin Trail had a little bit of shilling going on for a while, kind of during the bull market. I think people were trying to ride on it. It looks like it did a thing this year.
But so it's endless, seamless data sharing along any supply chain.
Which, what does that mean?
Yeah.
It's just you're just gonna try and do every supply chain with it. Like, good luck. You just is layer token number 168 and minus 33.59%. Bleeding, even though if you were in it earlier this year, it doesn't look like you're too mad right now.
Okay.
And these are the price changes in sats, because all you really care about is getting those.
Yeah, if you're in altcoins, you're trying to stack sats, right?
Stack sats. Shake your friend Satoshi's hand.
Our good friend,
And
our good friend and uncle.
good friend and Japanese uncle.
Yeah.
And following that little disaster, we've got what appears to be 117, the position for ample force.
Jeez.
Which one is ample force? And
Yeah, I don't have
bleeding
that on
out at
mine.
minus 34% as well. I've heard about ample force, and I really... Oh, look at this. Protocol receives exchange rate information from trusted oracles and propagates to the holders of the units of its amples by proportionally increasing the words that I'm reading and making me not care.
Wow, another
So-
hot take from Coin Paprika.
It's exactly what it says right there.
Wow.
So we have almost non-existent coin next is IrisNet. Number 199 is the rank.
Kind of cool
No
logo.
surprise considering it's dropped another... Oh, sorry. What is this? Another 34% as well.
This is a very
Kinda just-
interesting logo, you know?
What's going on with the logo there? Let me see this.
It's kind of very sophisticated.
IrisNet. Wow, that is the quite sophisticated logo. I would consider throwing something at this, and maybe that would be a rock instead of my money.
Well, I don't know, dude. It's like, judging by that, these are the people that, you know, you can trust them to win.
Yeah, that's true. You can just give them your money, and it'll just number up. But it's kind of just bleeding out along with everything else.
It
right now.
doesn't have anything listed for a description there. I do want to check out their website real quick, not to
Let's see
rush
what
things here. So, IrisNet integrates related services as a public chain service portal of BSN International. What the hell is BSN International?
Bullshit network
Yeah.
international.
Okay, so Oh no, it's not. I was saying that wrong. It's BSN.
Huh?
So it's
Business.
the blockchain-based service network, a cross-cloud, cross-portal, and cross-framework global public infrastructure network used to deploy and operate all types of blockchain distributed applications, or dApps. So that's the base company, and then IrisNet works on that. And their key innovations are incorporation of a service-oriented infrastructure into Cosmos. Okay, well, they're leading me down a rabbit hole here because I don't know what the hell Cosmos is either.
Yeah, they're gonna take you and drag you down.
I'm basically done because I haven't gotten anything real here. So
yeah, well, they're gonna remind you about what's real. Is people being angry.
Oh yeah. So let's get on to the next one here.
Because whatever that is, I don't think it's real. I don't think it exists.
Oh really? What's this?
No. It's number 174 Divi. Divi? Divi?
Divide maybe. Like divide.
Divide your losses because you're down 32%, and if you look at the chart, you're bleeding out pretty hard.
Oh yeah, these guys are multiplying their losses here.
Yeah, speaking of multiplying, it's the world's first multi-layered masternode system with 5 levels of increasing rewards. So, a pyramid scheme just for you and your friends.
Beautiful.
Divide your pyramid scheme into smaller pyramid schemes.
We've always memed on the usefulness of these tokens. At least these people just are completely cynical on it, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You know, speaking of being cynical, our first episode we were cynical about Vitae, which is now
and we've
number 81.
We've
this
still
is up
not
at
done
like
any
6.
prep on this, have we?
No, I don't really think we should because
it seems to just be losing everything it's going to have here.
Yeah, I mean...
It 10x on the year, which, good on you, I guess. I mean,
Good on ya,
for
I guess.
growing global prosperity, you know, that $188 million market cap will go a long way.
Yeah, no doubt. It's kind of a sad thing to watch now. You know, growing global prosperity.
Like,
More
it's like, who doesn't
growing
want that?
global misery with your minus 27.8% because you've just been going down since we first mentioned you.
Jeez. It's like, just
Jesus,
like,
right?
can one person in the world just give what they're promising here?
Right? If only we could, you know, have something nice. If we could touch things and they'd turn to gold, like Midas, the Midas gold touch coin, which
Ooh.
is once again going down, you know, perpetually bleeding out all year. And they are mad at minus 28% now.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm not mad at.
What aren't you mad at?
That great segue.
That great segue. What did we... Did you like that?
That was excellent.
Is a segue into the different coin on the same bit.
Yes.
And Midas Touch is down even more to 162. This was like, you know, up in the top 100 for a bit earlier this year, and now it's just... So, your regular pump and dump.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And
I've
then
seen
looks
this
like
one.
the last
this
one
looks
is
familiar.
another... What's this?
ABBC coin?
Oh, good. You're seeing it too.
Yeah.
Good, because I just refreshed and things got moved around a
Oh,
bit.
shit. Yeah, so
So
we saw this one.
This was last week too.
Yeah. That must hurt.
So bleeding out for 2 weeks straight. You're so mad. Oh my god. I wish you.
That
I
would
wish
get you
could just
mad.
Put like, yeah, I wish you could just put like, here. Can I view by the 2 weeks? I mean, I can kind of, but
Yeah. So that's
I
all,
guess
all
I
the
could do the math. But
real
be mad this
tragedies
week.
this week.
All the tragedies.
Yeah, we made that sound.
Made that sound. Reliving my childhood.
Don't even waste your time
watching
thinking about
people
cars
lose.
until you are cuckoo banunu rich, or at least until you have a house.
Yeah, like, Micah, you gotta get it out of your head.
I'm trying, but you know, it's really hard when I can't just be happy because, you know, as we've stated before, if you look at what the coins that are in here right now and are in the red, you kind of have to be a really big dumb idiot to not be making money here in some way, shape, or form.
I can feel that sentiment. I mean, the thing is even if you're losing on one thing, you should be, you know, in another thing that's winning enough to cover that.
Yeah, without a doubt.
I
You
mean,
should
that's
at least make zero.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have my hopes high for you, like
Yeah,
the
well, I mean,
individual listener right now.
Yeah. You know, whoever that is, like, you know, we already know they're in trouble, so.
Like, if I'm betting, it's you know, not on you. It's I'm sorry.
You know, worst case scenario, you work a job like, you know, most people do, and maybe you're in some pyramid scheme like Amway. You know, all offense to Amway.
Yeah. Man, can we
You
get like
are
Amway
still,
on the blockchain?
You know, you're still making money somehow. What's that?
I want Amway on the blockchain.
I want to see if we can get Amway on the blockchain.
Yeah,
I would
dude.
throw all my money at that.
It's like
And I
buy
would say, hey,
buy scam token.
hi, this is legitimate scam token. Check out our previous legitimate scam.
Yeah,
That
we've
was
been in the
legitimately
business for
successful.
years.
Yeah, we've been in the business, and there's no stopping now. We're just adding layers to our system. Scam layer.
No, you don't want the mad gains? You want to keep making little baby gains? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want those big gains, Michael?
That's all we need. Yeah, and that's all. That's mad. I can't believe it, you know.
Yeah.
I wish more people could be mad.
Well, maybe we can make that happen. We can dump. We can make the call to dump.
Make the call to dump. And we can call our friends. How do you say it? Bogdanoff?
Bogdanoff,
Bogdanoff?
Yeah.
Bogdanoff?
Bogdanoff. Bogdäan-Dazs.
Bogdanoff. Get a big scoop of Bogdanoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, give him a call and get a big scoop of the Bogdanoff. All right, that looks like the thumbnails decided this week.
Oh shit! I just do you hear the PS5?
The PS5?
Yeah, there's a
PS5?
PS5 on my desk right now.
Did you buy that with your huge, not angry?
Oh yeah, dude! Like, yeah, it's like buy low, sell high. That's a rule in all aspects of life.
How did you pull that off?
I didn't. But yeah, it's louder than my PC. If anybody's going out to buy a PS5 for its silence.
Kind of embarrassing. Sounds like someone's enjoying it.
Yeah.
Just wrap it in some blankets.
It needs blankets.
Just gonna get cold.
Yeah.
It runs very cold, so you have to wrap it in several blankets.
the console that runs way too cold.
It's too efficient.
It's breaking all of the laws of physics in terms of efficiency.
Oh no.
It's the next generation.
So, as we do every week, we're going to go through what remains of the top 200 here.
Right on.
And try to remember things about some of these. Some of these coins and tokens and
when
dies.
Times are good. And dies.
Yeah, I have Pundi X.
Pundi X.
I remember that one. Yeah. Oh, and that actually reminds me a little bit of a different one that I know a little bit more about. I could talk about it. Do you remember Zinfin?
Zinfin.
Mm-hmm.
Does this still exist?
It does still exist. However, it's not where it once was.
Zinfin. Inactive.
Oh, is it inactive? Actually?
Is it Zin Finance?
Zinfin Network. XDCE.
This seems to be different then.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Zinfin will be a hybrid blockchain technology company focused on international trade and finance. We have developed a highly scalable, secure, permissioned, and commercial grade blockchain architecture. So, this was an Eastern project.
Eastern. How far Eastern?
It's kind of like this Pundi X one here. And
damn.
This was before I was kind of woke to that. And I do remember this being shilled even on Biz. And
Pundi X was, or the Zinfin.
This is the Zinfin, and I also Pundi X. Both of them I saw. That's why they kind of remind me of each other, you know, because I saw them both shilled. I don't know if side by side in the timeline, but you know, probably the same people.
That reminds me of you know, it's not Eastern, but there's an ICO back in the day that was called Confido or Confido.
Oh,
yeah, they wanted to be pronounced, and you know, it looked legitimate. and it was supposed to be using smart contracts to act as escrow between buyer and seller for like shipping.
Okay.
And I remember watching this all play out kind of in real time, and it only took maybe not even a month, but the meme of Brendan Fraser where it's like, just fuck my shit up, in his face, really got like geared into, you know, high speed, because the so-called founder of this fake company Confido is named Joost Van Doorn. And so the just and getting justed turned into getting juiced. And basically this guy walked away with not a lot actually, but maybe he probably got away with it. If you go to the Wayback Machine, you can get to the like cease and desist kind of
jeez.
Not what do you call this even? This is here. I'll just read it. It says update regarding the Project Confido, and this is the exit scam like letter from the attorneys. Essentially, it says, as our client has transferred all assets of Confido to one Ether wallet, this wallet now contains the amount of 800 ETH, which is estimated of $360,000. So, for some reason, they only ended up with that, even though you know. This was like multi-million-dollar ICO.
Shit.
But, dude. Yeah, so they had fake lawyers make it look like they walked away with not a lot. And that the company just kind of like fell apart.
That's insane.
But everyone knows it was exit scam.
I don't know how I didn't hear about the exit scam there. That reminds me of because you're talking about the shipping and stuff. Do you remember that one that had like the frog as the logo?
What?
And I think it was like Wabi or something like that. Or like it had some kind of name like that where it was supposed to be
the ticker's Wabi.
But I can't find it.
I got this tail TAEL. And then the ticker's Wabi.
Oh,
Wabi
okay,
is a digital token backed by safe products. By scanning and secure anti-counterfeit labels we place on products, consumers are guaranteed product authenticity and rewarded through a loyalty system.
Yeah, so this was one that was like I think I bought into this one and lost money because it was shilled so
probably
hard. But like,
and
look
if you
at
bought into anything, you lost money.
This chart is insane.
If you're trading real money for like imaginary tokens, like you lost money.
Oh, that's true. I was trading Bitcoin funny money profit though, so that's
very good. Well, it looks like Wabi just is like a still legitimate company that is doing their thing entirely without
the token
that they didn't need in the first place.
Yeah. Okay.
So, you know, as with everything back then, it's kind of just, you know, easy way for them to make money.
It was just a meme. Just made money.
Oh, that chart! Look at that map.
I know, dude.
So good.
Yeah,
I just love it.
I remember that time.
You know how fun that would have been to talk about how mad people are when you're watching it go from.
Well, the thing about Wabi is looking at the chart. It's like it starts out in the market as being like $1.29, and then it goes up to like almost $4. But then now it's worth 8 cents.
8 cents.
So it's like it never established a bottom in the start. You know, it was just like $1.29 to 8 cents if you held.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's from 2018. A crypto.
Looks like every penny stock chart that your dad got roped into. You know.
Yeah.
You know, there's No, there's still $7 million market cap. That 300 BTC people got floating around in this.
That's insane to think. Like I wonder if it's just like the
just
amounts that are
collective
over.
dust?
Yeah, exactly. It's just like the amount extra in these transactions that like because you can only trade like a straight wobby or something, and there's just a bunch left on exchanges that's in the amounts of like cents per account.
No doubt. It's pretty scary to think about.
Well, that happened to me before where it was like I bought maybe like $15 worth of something.
Yeah.
But then it went so low that I couldn't trade it because it wouldn't make a minimum trade. So that's a bad feeling. And
So
I mean, I've also had it where you buy a coin and then it's getting delisted, so you put it in its wallet, but then it never gets listed anywhere again. So that's something to watch out for. Generally don't buy anything that's so low volume that it might get delisted.
Yeah, but that's the magic with the low cap gems,
I guess that is the magic. It's just
those are the ones everyone's ready. Everyone with their working class, $200 is ready to become a millionaire, just like that.
It's true. It's true.
But is it really worth the risk?
This one's really high. I remember it. Do you know anything about Loop Ring?
I do remember being showed Loop Ring, but I didn't. There's a lot that I didn't pull the trigger on.
Yeah, me either on this one. I remember it being on Binance right away, I think. And it's not only a protocol, but also a decentralized decentralized automated execution system that trades across the crypto token exchanges, shielding users from counterparty risk and reducing the cost of trading.
Why would I want to be shielded when I'm here to make risks?
Yeah, dude, I want to be fully exposed to risk. That's how you get the reward.
I want to be told that if I screw up, that it's my fault, and I'll take full responsibility.
Mm-hmm. So, like, screw off Loop Ring. Trying to get in between me and my risk.
If I put in my public key or my private key instead of my public key, or if I get it wrong on the transaction or the transfer, if I make a typing error, that's my fault. If I don't know how to copy and paste, that's my fault. I don't need Loop Ring trying to protect me.
You got another one in the top 200 here?
You know what? I mean, I think we've gone off on quite a few of these.
I have one more here.
You got one more?
This one's pretty high up. I want to say, I didn't actually look when I clicked on it. This one's 74. Icon. Do you remember Icon?
Wow.
I mentioned it.
See the rapper?
Yeah, Icon the rapper. But
I got conned.
That's why I bring it up, because despite it that it's up at 74, its chart is just catastrophic. Where its high was at $9.20, and right now it's worth 40 cents. It went all the way down to 13 cents though in December last year. So this year's been relatively good for Icon.
But I got one here. Is Decentraland.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about this, because I remember I wasn't into it, but I do remember you being into it.
Yeah, I was. Maybe it was kind of early on. Let's see, what are the dates here? So, yeah, I would have got in when it was around 1 cent, and then I think I kind of got out at a good point. But even still, like, this is one that I would have been very comfortable, like, consolidating money into throughout the 2018 and afterwards, because it really didn't move too much, and I think that's because it's kind of got its own thing going. I really don't know much about it anymore.
You really would have got screwed in sats though. Like, look at the Bitcoin.
Yeah, you would have got screwed in sats for sure. But I mean, everyone is right now.
Yeah,
But yeah, they got the virtual reality real estate. Essentially, they're trying to make. I don't know where they are with everything. We should.
I'm on their
do a
website
look
right now,
into
but
this.
we should do a dive on this.
Yeah,
because
it
I
looks like
never
they actually
did.
have like a thing existing now. This is looking way better than when I threw money at it anyway.
Yeah,
this is could be a thing nowadays, but
it kind of reminds me of like Roller Coaster
strong.
Tycoon 3.
Yeah, but kind of cool to see that it held strong against everything else.
Against the dollar.
But, against the dollar. Yeah, against the dollar. That's the important part.
Yeah.
Sorry. Builder Doug's advanced Dow. Yeah, interesting. It's actually come to become a thing. And this, this looks way better than what were we looking at the other day? The Tamagotchi.
Oh yeah,
thing.
yeah. This is like a way more legitimate thing than that.
Yeah, this actually looks.
This does
like
still have
$140
million market cap there, so
yeah,
it's not like it's nothing.
No, but
I don't think anybody got scammed on that one, at least.
Yeah, definitely not. And this has like value in the same way that people tokenizing their art does, like the digital art, like we talked about last week with people. And there will be things that people will make here that will have value to people.
That people
and
make?
even if it's just people who do Second Life shit, like
it
could.
We could need it.
I don't know.
Things could get really shitty.
No. Yeah, no doubt.
Hey, well, that's
interesting.
That about wraps it up, huh?
Yeah, I'm done. I'll have to look into this on free time because that's kind of crazy.
All right, and Michael will read us something here.
Something.
Yeah.
Woof.
So the sweet sounds of Michael reading you something will take us out.
And now, some thoughts from the last time Bitcoin crashed. GF's at a lesbian bar. BTC crashing. Why am I holding? I'll tell you. It's because I'm a bad trader. I know I'm a bad trader. Yeah, you good traders can spot the highs and the lows. Pit pat, piffy wing wong wang, just like that, and make $1 million bucks. Sure, no problem, bro. Likewise, the weak hands are like, oh no, it's going down, I'm gonna sell. And then they're like, oh my god, my asshole. When the smart traders who know what the fuck they're doing buy back. But you know what? I'm not part of that group. When the traders buy back, I'm already part of the market capital, so guess who you're cheating? Day traders, not me. Those taunt threads saying, oh, you should have sold. Yeah, no shit, I should have sold. I should have sold moments before every sell and bought moments before every buy, but not everybody's as cool as you. You only sell in a bear market if you're a good day trader or an illusion noob. People in between hold. In a zero-sum game such as this, traders can only take your money if you sell. Good luck.